up, y'all? It's your homeboy Justin. So I got a little bit of a story time for you. Last Christmas, you may know the story of what happened, of how, I was traveling, missed, flight got delayed, had to stay the night in Dallas, and then go to New Orleans the next morning, and I actually missed my sister for the holidays, so that was kind of bad. But in addition to that, also had a little bit of a run-in with the TSA. It wasn't something too bad, but just something I wanted to kind of share and talk about this week for, the channel. As y'all know, I have Locs. And if you don't know I have Locs, then, I've had them for about 4 years. Maybe you want to subscribe to the channel and, catch up if you want to do that. But I was just, doing what I normally do at the airport. I was flying to New Orleans to see my family for Christmas. And I, was just checked in, checked my bag, went to the security line for TSA. You have your little boarding pass and your ID, taking your shoes off, make sure you ain't got no belt on. Pro tip, wear gym shorts or sweatpants or some type of jogger. Take your belt off, which secures your pants, but then they want you to put your hand up, but your hand are holding it. It doesn't make sense. I don't know why they would, that's kind of counterintuitive. You see what I'm saying? Anyway, so I go through the TSA scanner and I'm just, being nonchalant, pretty upbeat, about to go on vacation, see my family, I'm really excited, so there's that whole thing. And then the guy's like,
Sure, we need to step over here.
Why, what's up? Is there anything wrong?
No, I just need to pat you down. You got some flags away from the scan. You got some five flags in some areas in your body.
Okay, sure, yeah, well. Mind you, when this is happening, the tone that he has, and it was very demeaning, almost like I was being profiled. I was a little uncomfortable and stuff. And so he proceeds, the areas that are flagged are my shoulders and my back, right? The front and the back, that area, right? So this is what he does.
Okay, I need to pat down your the back, your shoulders, and whatever, I mean, you know this is gonna happen, so you know.
And I'm over here like this, thinking to myself in my mind, bitch, what? So what you mean I knew this was gonna happen?
You know this is gonna happen, so you know.
What was you getting at? I knew this was gonna happen. I knew this was gonna happen. I knew. I just knew. Okay. Yeah, sure. So then he proceeds to pat down my shoulders, whatever. He's just just chilling, do whatever.
Turn around, sir, please. Alright, clear, cool.
So that happened. I was a little bit uncomfortable because of his demeanor towards me was very I don't know. I felt a little bit like he was treating me like I was already a bad guy. I didn't do you no wrong, but apparently according to him, I was just public enemy number one. So, but anyway, I'm just trying to think. I'm is it because I'm black? Are you racist? Is there some prejudice going on here? Is it the scanner? What's going on? So, like any good person and any person who loves knowledge, I decided to research. How does the TSA scanner work? And why does it keep stopping all the black people that got dreadlocks or just afros? Why it keep stopping all the afro textured, kinky haired folks? So, I went to Google. So yeah, y'all, this video this week is going to be about TSA checkpoints, how to get through them, how to get through them successfully without getting flagged. I'm just gonna share some experiences that I've had with the TSA, how to wear your hair to get through, and what I've learned if you wanna know all that information. I'll put all the information in the description box and include some sources and links and all that stuff of what I found out, okay? But anyway, let's press on with this video. So in the midst of me traveling and figuring out what happened with my hair and getting flagged all the time, I traveled to 3 places. April was to Baltimore. I was flagged there. And then last month in June, I went to Fort Lauderdale, I was flagged there. And then I went to Orlando for that business trip, and then I was also flagged there. But I was not flagged at Orlando going back. So when I was in Orlando, I went through, by the way, Orlando International, busy airport. The first time I had to go to an airport with an actual TSA dog, like a bomb sniffing dog, just well, actually he wasn't even doing that stuff. I'm sorry, I'm just playing. But anyway, it was kind of intense. It took me an hour and 15 minutes just to get from checking in at the airport, actually no, from leaving my hotel, taking the shuttle to the airport, getting off the thing, checking in, getting my baggage tagged, all that stuff, putting my baggage away, walking through security, and I was cleared. No flags, nothing. And so this is the hairstyle that I wore my hair in, a low man bun, basically. Like, I mean, I'll put the link in the video somewhere. This was the hairstyle that got me through. I have tried every other type of style. I have tried doing like just having my hair all in front of my face and everywhere. I was thinking that would be easier because, you know, the hair is like not together like this is, but that actually kind of worked. So putting in the bun was good, but having it down didn't work. Putting in the ponytail didn't work. Having it like middle parted in front and in back on the shoulders, all the time it would flag every time. And so I'm just trying to figure out, what is it? Like, why is it that it's working now and not the other times? And obviously, I mean, the hair is off my back. So keeping your hair off your back is helping. It's on the back of my head, so it's just floating in the middle of space, so that's good too. So I wanted to know why. So this is the why. So I got to the computer, went on the Googles. First I had to type up TSA and hair, you know, just to figure out what's going on. Find some articles, read some things. Then I had to look up how do TSA body scanners work, because we was getting into some stuff that I didn't understand. And then I had to look up how does millimeter wave technology work, because they was really talking about some stuff that I really didn't understand. And I was having trouble really putting 2 to 2 together. I was getting like 5, and we the math wasn't adding up, okay? It wasn't adding up, so I had to keep on figuring it out. Okay, so here's how it works. So there's gonna be a lot of reading, but I just wanna give y'all the information if you need it. If you don't, skip ahead. It's all right. You ain't gonna hurt my feelings. You'll be all right. Okay, so this is the breakdown. A millimeter wave scanner, or MMW, uses electromagnetic radiation like a hospital x-ray machine, them things. That's all it is. It creates a 2D image of the object in the scanner, like the person in the scanner. Wavelengths of the millimeter scanners are very similar to natural and synthetic fibers, so they tend to pass through the clothing, which is how they get the image of your body. Scanner emits a pulse of energy, which travels to the person, is then reflected back to the sensor. So it's like boom, hits me or hits you, and then comes back to the scanner, right? From this data, the scanner detects if there's anything like liquids, gels, plastic, metals, ceramics, any other type of material on the person. Okay, so this is also where it gets interesting, because there's this automated target recognition software. Automated target recognition software. Okay, got that in there. Inside these full body scanners, it says the software the software flags any areas on the body that may have something concealed under the person's clothes or hair, like oil perhaps. So, and it's also been noted that these scanners have large percentages of false alarms, which happens when objects appear to be the same size as the wavelength of the energy emitted by the scanner. Maybe like hair perhaps? So, and after all that, there was a 2011 study, an article by Grable and Salwecki. I hope I'm saying your name right, I probably did, but that's what it sounded like anyway. They were saying that in Germany, false positives accounted for 54% of body scanner results. Over half of the scanner results were false. So it's like, what are we even good for? They're saying that more than half of the people that went through the scanner had to go through some type of pat-down check. So like France and Germany, after that article was released, actually stopped even using them. As of that moment, I'm not sure if they do now. Maybe they updated their system, I'm not sure. But at that time, that's what they did. So what now? Yeah, so what now? What do we do? What now? So I would say, I don't think that the scanners are innately racist. I don't think like it's gonna call me the N-word and try and, you know, hunt me down with like a hood or anything, with like a burning cross. But there's like a little bit of like a prejudice there, I would say, especially with the TSA agents, at least the one that I ran into. They need some like cultural competency training or something. Like they need to have better judgment when selecting folks to have these pat downs, especially depending on the area of which the person is flagged. That's all I'm saying. The technology, like the scanner, the millimeter wave thing, blah 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 blah, it does a good job to an extent, but like the highly sensitive nature of the scanner mixed with our hair type and texture makes us like targets. which is not the best word to use in this sense, but that's what it is. Especially with the regimen for our hair care with using so many oils, it predisposes us to be at the mercy of this scanner that looks for oils when the oils are all up in our hair. And then like when the hair is touching our skin, it just kind of compounds that factor. Yeah, and this is something that definitely should be taken into consideration with like people with Afro textured hair, because I don't think we are hiding it. I don't like what would I put in here? What seriously, what I would like to see is this automated targeting software, the recognition software. It needs to be updated, it needs to be reprogrammed. I can't help that I have big hair, just like millions of Americans or people around the globe can't help that they have kinky, Afro-textured, voluminous hair that you just happen to need oils for to keep it moisturized. Like, we can't help that, and the fact that the scanner looks for that, and people, and like the TSA agent can't be like, oh, okay, well that makes sense because that person oils their hair. Like, use some common sense, bruh. That's all I'm saying. At least you can figure out a way to, you know, get over that hump. I mean, I was able to in Orlando, which was nice, just to walk through the scanner and just, you're clear, go. You move ahead. I'm like, thank you, sir, thank you. So, I mean, that's about it. That's all I'm gonna say on the matter. That's all I'm gonna say. We good. That's all I'm gonna say. But see, on the other side of the coin, until the software is changed, TSA agents really need to use better judgment. And I think we can all agree that there are too many instances of TSA agents just going overboard. There have been videos posted of people having pat downs where the people who are being pat down are obviously uncomfortable. Sometimes it's been children, sometimes it's been the elderly who really can't fend for themselves. And it doesn't make sense that we're being so callous and being so jaded with we have to follow protocol. And it's like, okay, protocol is good, but there's a moment for you to be a human and not to just be a robot, okay? Like, where is your compassion and your empathy, sir? Where is it? Or ma'am, whoever's worried, I'm just saying. They need to use better, like, just judgment, because they treat people like criminals whenever they get flagged instead of just like, okay, this is a situation. Or how about the whole saying, you knew this was going to happen? Looking at you, sir. So, one more thing. I hope that in this video it explains a lot of how the scanner works, kind of like the idiosyncrasies of it, of how it just happens to affect people with thicker, coarser hair types. It's not like a racial thing, but it's just like a hairist thing. You get what I'm saying here? Like, it's just something that's a flaw of the technology that I don't think yet has been corrected, that needs to be corrected. And then also, I urge you, if you ever have any type of situation where you have any type of mistreatment by a TSA agent, make sure you get their number, or their badge number, their name, so you can put that in a report. If you don't have time between you going through security and your flight, write everything down so it's fresh from your memory, so you can have a very detailed and accurate account of what happened. If you have someone videotaping it, get that too, so you have as much evidence to support your claim. So yes, it's like a thing. If you see something, say something, okay? You can't help yourself if you're not gonna say something. So do that too. And then we all understand that like security is good for safety, but we do not need to be poked and prodded and patted down and rubbed and groped in them types of fashions just to get on a plane, just to make it from one place to the other. It shouldn't have to be like that. So there has to be a happy medium between, you know, the security, but also like, you know, keeping our humanity and dignity. There has to be a happy medium. I'm sure it's out there. If it's out there, I'm sure we gonna find it. That's what I'm saying. I hope you guys liked this video. I hope it was very informative. I hope that this helps. Let me know the next time if you're traveling, if putting your hair in the bun works, or if you've already been doing that and didn't tell me. How dare you let me go through security like this, getting stopped and flagged and frisked? Just disrespectful. I'm just playing. But no, seriously, if this helped, give this video a like. If you have any other questions or comments on this video specifically about traveling, about security, about hair, any other information that you need to know about the body scanner, ask me in the comment section or look in the description box. I'll put links to to the sources where I found all the information specifically about the body scanner. And there's also a link to if you want to submit a report or contact TSA about any questions you may have. That's all in the description box as well. What else? Hit me up on social media. If If you want to say something, holler at me on Instagram or Snapchat. It's all there in the description box below. Do it now. Okay, I'm not gonna go. I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna go there. So there's that. What else? Oh, subscribe. If you have not subscribed already, click the button. What you waiting for? I don't know why I'm saying everything today. I'm sorry. And if you've already subscribed but haven't hit the bell notification, might want to do that. You know, you'll get a notification every time I make a video, which happens to almost be every Monday and Thursday. However, exciting announcement. So I probably won't be posting every Monday and Thursday once that starts next month. I'm excited. I did it. Yay. But I will figure out a schedule that is conducive once I figure out what my class schedule is, because I'll be a grad teaching assistant, so I will actually be working and teaching a class at the university. So there's that. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I got that. So once I figure that schedule out, I will figure out when is the best time for me to post and what makes more sense for my schedule. We may move from Monday to Tuesday. Probably not Tuesday because I have rehearsals that night. I'll figure it out and I will let you know, okay? I ain't gonna leave you in the dark like that, okay? Well, I said I ain't gonna leave them in the dark like that. Thank you. All right, we're back. Cool. Until next time, until I see you whenever it is. Yeah. Okay, let's go see the end card. Can y'all believe my stupid ass ain't even make an end card for this week's video because I don't even know what I was thinking. Anyway, last video's up there. There's a playlist right there. There's a little subscribe button, and check out this Thursday's vlog because I got my ears pierced and you're gonna see that then, all right? Peace and keep it locked.